Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla, and for my first video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I begin my drawing. So I take this 18-inch by 2-inch ruler and I grid my entire page out in 1-inch by 1-inch squares. And I do this because it's going to help me get my proportions to be completely accurate later, which is very important because I strive forward to hyperrealism. That's my style, that's what I love. So if the shape is off for my subject, the entire drawing is off because they won't look like themselves. So I take my time doing this and I grid the entire page perfectly. You don't want anything to be even a centimeter more or less. So take your time with this. And I use this app here, Grid Number, to help me. And it puts the same exact grid over your reference photo. And I'm going to show you guys how I adjust my settings in that app in a second. So see here that I have 11 by 14 as my settings for my rows and my columns because my page that I'm drawing on is 11 by 14 inches. So you want to match this up and adjust it to be square for grid type. And you can see I have my RGB all the way to the max because I want thin white lines. So make your line width 1 as well. This is very important. So today my muse is my friend Vicky. Hey Vicky! So I'm just translating everything I see in each box over to my page, and I'm making sure that everything is exactly alike and identical to the picture. So I'm making the shape of her nose exactly as how it appears in the photo, and I really take my time with this because if anything is even a centimeter off, it can completely throw off the drawing and it may not look like the person when you're done. And because realism is what I strive for, I really take my time with this. If you need to erase, just erase. It may take you hours to do this, but it's worth it because when you go into blend, it won't even look like the same person if this is not done correctly. So I can't emphasize enough to take your time. I noticed that my drawing completely changed when I started doing this. Freehand drawing is nice too to practice, but the grid method really helps you learn anatomy, I feel, and it really helps you be more careful when you're drawing, which is great for practice. If realism or hyperrealism isn't what you strive for, then you don't need to take this as seriously. You can just roughly sketch out the shape of what the person's face looks like if it's going to be, more abstract or more character cartoony like. But if you're going for hyperrealism, I just suggest using the grid method and making sure that everything is in the right spot. When I move on to the hair, I don't take this part as seriously because hair is such a free-flowing thing in real life, and I find that I can easily make the hair go in whatever direction I want later on in the drawing process. However, if she had her hair down and it was, completely sleek and straight, I would copy the shape of her hair in that case because then it matters. But since the hair is carefree in the photo, as you can see, she has flyaways and free-falling strands, I'm not gonna be too pressed on this. It doesn't really matter. So now I'm just going on and adding my own shapes and designs that I'm going to add my own style to later. This all depends on whatever you're going for. All right, that's pretty much how I do my line work and get my proportions right. Stay tuned for the next video where I show you guys how I add graphite and blend to create skin texture. That's going to be very in-depth. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited for this channel and I appreciate all of you. Until next time.